These are unlike any firecrackers you've ever seen in a regular pack, and that is a rare find when you're talking about firecrackers. You open it up, oh man, look at that, it's beautiful. These red cracker snaps have titanium in them. Some 2-inch firecrackers, we're gonna be testing all of those out. I don't know why you would ever buy little crackling balls again. Oh yeah, that looks to be about 12 feet. Way over there. So today we're going to be testing out some firecracker type fireworks. These fireworks produce an audible effect and it sounds like a loud pop. Firecrackers are nothing new. They've been around as long as fireworks. But we have all sorts of different varieties and styles and types of firecrackers that we're going to be testing for you in today's video. Some of them are new, like these right here, which are called Fire Crackling Max by Power Rangers brand. We've got the Max 1 and the Max 2. What's interesting about these two firecracker strips in particular is, you know how sometimes at the end of the roll there's a head bomb? Well, these ones actually come with a box at the end, and inside of that box there's a ton of louder firecrackers. Usually on these head bombs they're really weak, but I saw these at the firework demo and I gotta say they're some of the loudest crackers I've ever seen in a strip like this. So right now I just want to get you guys familiar with the items that we're going to be shooting off today. We've got a pack of crackling balls, boiling pots by Wise Guy Fireworks, mega crackling balls by Black Scorpion, 3 single shot Thunder Kings, a double shot Salute Thunder King, 2 packs of firecrackers here from Dominator brand. We've got Thunder Bomb crackers and America's Thunder. We got a handful of the classic M150s here, an entire brick of the crackling ground bloom flower by DFS brand, ground bloom flowers with report to compare with the crackling ones, some whistling chasers here by Wise Guy, some Diablo bombers by Pyro Diablo brand. I do have a separate video featuring only these. These red cracker snaps have titanium in them. We've got 4 of the pull string firecrackers, some 2-inch firecrackers, some smaller 1-inch firecrackers, a box of these vintage magic whips, and then I went with 3 different boxes of crackling whips. So right here we've got a 12-foot version. This is the 18-foot version, and the largest one you can get at 22 feet. Now most of you guys already know what these fireworks do, but there are a couple items that are unique, and so I want to talk about those real quick. So this is a strip of firecrackers with a head bomb, but the head bomb is actually very loud, and that is a rare find when you're talking about firecrackers. These boiling pots here are just like the crackling balls. However, they last like 2 minutes long. And I did mention this earlier, but these red cracker snaps have titanium, which is a lot different than your regular red cracker snaps. A pull string firecracker is very rare to find at your local store because normally when you see these, it's a smoke bomb. This one is a firecracker. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory, just regular packs of firecrackers and some single shots, among other things that go boom. So the first thing we're gonna do does not have a fuse on it. This is your pull string firecracker, and I'm gonna demonstrate how you light these off. You just take your string and you pull it to the side. I found I have better luck pulling them to the side than straight up, so we'll show you what that looks like. So it's not too loud, but it'll scratch the pyro itch. The success rate on these is very bad, so sometimes they don't even work. So far we've had really good luck though. Not bad. Now for comparison, we're going to be testing out a few of the M150s. Here goes the first one. And the last 4 of those. Some of them didn't work. Now we'll test out a few of the mini dynamites for you. Here goes one of them. And the last 3. Not too much difference in the noise. Well, let's take a look at a few of these crackling balls. And we're gonna compare those to the mega crackling balls as well. Little one on the left and big one on the right. Big difference. Here goes the last of the mini ones. Well, they're not really mini, they're just regular size crackling balls. And the last 2 mega crackling balls at once. Humongous difference. I don't know why you would ever buy little crackling balls again. Now we're gonna take a look at something similar to a crackling ball, but it lasts a lot longer. Since these last for such a long time, we're gonna do the whole pack at once. All right, so you can see how it's very similar to a crackling ball, but look at how much longer it lasts. Talk about bang for your buck. One thing I forgot to do was compare the mini dynamite to the 2-inch cracker. Mini dynamite on the left, 2-inch on the right. Huge difference. Let's see a few more of the 2-inch crackers. Yeah, those are the real deal. We're gonna do that one more time because I don't think the camera picked them up. Here we go. Nice. Now we're gonna take a look at these crackling ground bloom flowers here by DFS brand and compare them to one that has a report. These are kind of tough to open. There we go. So this one here has crackling and this one's got a report. Let's see the crackling one first. Nice, it sounded like a pack of firecrackers. Now this one here's got the report. We're gonna test that one next. Sometimes these pick and choose when they wanna work, so just a warning. Mother of God. Let's test out the rest of the ones that have a report. Those are loud. I actually liked these a lot, even though they're not as loud, so let's see 3 more of them. Here we go. Sweet. Now let's check out these whistling chasers with report. These things are super cool. You take them out of the pack and it's just a long tube like this, kind of like a firecracker on steroids. But these ones whistle, which makes it super cool. These things sometimes take off into the air, so let's see what happens. Here we go. Nice. Some of them actually have 2 reports as well. Let's see what a bunch of those looks like at once. Well, that was just one, and it didn't explode. There we go. Whoa! We had a few duds. I'll take it. Now, before we start testing these out, because that's what we're gonna do next, I have to show you what Magic Whip even is. If I can do it one-handed here. I'm just using the force to hold the camera right now, and at the same time, I'm able to take these out of the box. But this is what the Magic Whip looks like. And this is what you can expect to find at fireworks stores that only allow fountains. Because if your state bans aerial fireworks, it is likely that they also ban firecrackers, and this is a great alternative. Here goes our first Magic Whip. Not very loud at all. Yeah, this is not even comparable to a firecracker. Look at that puny thing. Wow, these ones kind of sucked. Have you ever seen multiple crackling whips at once? Well, you're about to. Look at that. This is a little better than lighting one at a time, but it's still not very loud. Now that you guys have seen the Magical Whip, we're going to take a look at their larger counterparts here, starting with the 12-footer. This is all leading somewhere, and it's going to happen at the end of the video. I think when you guys see the Max 1 and the Max 2, it's going to change your outlook on firecrackers. But before we show you those, we absolutely have to show you everything that came before them. Okay, I'm opening this box of Crackling Whip, 12 feet in total. We're going to check this out. So I'm going to stand up way over here. Hopefully you guys can see me, and we're just going to drop it. Oh yeah, that looks to be about 12 feet. Well, here it is, guys, and honestly, I think I'm gonna regret lighting it down here instead of leaving it in a bundle, because if this has the same speed as those other Magical Whips, we're gonna be out here for a while. But look at this thing here on the end. That is why I picked it up, because what's inside of this box is gonna be very similar to what you find in the new firecracker packs, and they're super loud. Now, I don't know if these are gonna be just as loud as those. There's only one way to find out. Okay, if this one doesn't take 5 minutes to get to the point, we will light them all this way. But if it's too slow, the rest of them we're gonna light rolled up. 12-foot Magical Whip. Oh, here we go. That's more like it. That's really loud. Man, that is just ear piercing. Ugh. What's in the box? Nice. Now this one here, I didn't see this before, but it says double finale. And based on how quick that last one went, I think we're gonna unroll this one as well. All right, we're gonna hook the box and we're going fishing. Look at that. So as you can see, this one here is way longer than the one we lit over here. And this one has 2 of those finale boxes here at the end. Hopefully they're a bit louder. Here we go. Man, this is a big one. 18 feet. Come on. Finale incoming. Here we go. Big finale, come on. Sweet, look at that smoke cloud. It's a plume. Oh, there's 2. I forgot there was 2. Well, that was cool. Okay, this one here is the big kahuna. So I'm thinking we're gonna leave this one rolled up when we light it, but first we're gonna take it out and show it to you. All right, this is what 22 feet of crackling whip looks like. Way over there. Now this one doesn't have a double finale, but it's got the biggest box that we've seen yet. Well, this should be fun. This is gonna be way cooler than what we saw before. Here we go, come on. Oh yeah, look at that! Oh my goodness. Look, we got a cloud right here that we just created, and we got Mother Nature's clouds over there. But this one's cooler. Before we move on, I want to show you these Diablo bombers. Now, back in the day, so you have to try to put yourself in my perspective when I was a kid, we always had the red cracker snaps just like this. But what's different about these is, well, number one, the packaging. They never used to be like this. Inside of one of these packs, you would typically find sawdust. This is completely different though, and you're supposed to push these things out of the bottom like you see here. Now, with the original red cracker snaps, there was never any flash when it went off. It was just a loud bang. These produce sparks. So check this out. I don't know if you guys could see the sparks. I do have a better in-depth video on these things, so be sure to also check that out. I'm gonna do one more for you. Lots of sparks. So the camera earlier was pointing towards the sun. I'm gonna try one right here so maybe you can see them a little better. Either way though, I test these things out at night in the video I did on them last time. There you go. Well, I know you guys like the loud stuff, so we're gonna be treating you to some single shot Thunder Kings now. This one here only has 1 boom. But it's really loud. Now 2 more of those. Wow. And even though this is just 1 tube, it's gonna be even louder than both of those combined. Here we go, double shot salute. Wow. No titanium on those ones though. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you have all been waiting for, the Fire Crackling Max 1 and 2. To give you a better understanding as to why these fireworks are unique, I have to light off these 2 packs of firecrackers first. So underneath that package, you're gonna see something like this, just your standard pack of firecrackers. And this is what they're gonna sound like. So that is the standard 50 milligram limit here in the USA. This pack here is a tad bit bigger, but still 50 milligrams. All right, really drill this into your brain, how this sounds, because you're gonna need to remember this. So that is your average pack of firecrackers. Now what's so cool about these is when you open it up, if I can do it here, you're gonna pull it out of the pack and it looks like this. Very, very similar to the packs of magical whips that we saw earlier. However, just like those small packs of firecrackers we just lit off, you can see this is an entire strip of firecrackers. What makes these so freaking cool though is this part here at the end. These are unlike any firecrackers you've ever seen in a regular pack. I mean, just look at that one sticking out right there. My God, that is gonna be loud. And then whatever is in this box here is super loud as well, because when they lit this thing off at the demo, I was impressed. And I've been lighting firecrackers off for 10 plus years now. Actually, it's been more like 20. God, I'm getting old. It's definitely been like 20. I just didn't want to admit it. But we're gonna test out this one for you, and then we're gonna hit you with the Max 1 for the grand finale. Alrighty guys, this is firecrackers on a whole new level. Wait till you see this. I'm telling you, this is probably what impressed me the most at the demo. Listen to these ones here at the end. Look at that. They're like freaking M80s at the end. Now that's just a general idea of what these things do. I would love to see a much larger roll of these, maybe in the future, but for now, we've got the Fire Crackling Max 1. You open it up, oh man, look at that, it's beautiful. We're actually gonna pull this one out like this. Oh, look at it. Oh my God, this is gonna be so much fun. Look at that, holy cow. And the finale on this one is about twice as long as the last one, and I don't know what's in this box. In fact, I don't think there's anything in this box at all. Wait, there is something in there. Let's try to open it up. What if this is like a Willy Wonka type thing, and I'm the only person that ever opened it, so when I open it, I get like free fireworks for life? Let's find out. What is this? Oh my God, it's a ribbon. It says 228. I don't know if this has any significance to it, but I'm just happy I got a ribbon. What else is in here? There's some styrofoam in the box. We're gonna pull that out. Oh, okay, so there are 2 finale crackers inside the box. I was under the impression there was nothing in here. This ribbon is probably cooler than the firework itself. In fact, I'm gonna have to rip that out and keep it. Look at that. I'm just happy I finally won something for once. Put that in the box for later. All right, you guys ready? I gotta get this boa constrictor off me and we're gonna throw it out like we're fishing. Ladies and gentlemen, our massive serpent of a firecracker strip. This is our grand finale. Here we go. Gonna be loud. Listen for the ones at the end. Those are the best. Okay, we're getting closer. All right, guys, here we go. Big time booms. Coming right up. Almost there. There we go. My goodness. Well, now I've got to go and get the rake and we got to clean all this stuff up. Also, look at the styrofoam here at the end. It kind of blows up too. And those are your firecrackers. You can see our lovely marks in the ground from the magical whips. No pun intended, we had an absolute blast lighting all of these off for you, and we'll see you next time. Also, before we end the video, I was able to salvage the ribbon from the other one, the Max 2. This is 889. What does this mean? Somebody tell me if you can read Chinese. I don't know what that is.